Jim King over here in Peculiar, Missouri, and doing a quick video here. We've got one hole here done. It is ready to have a steel plate put on the bottom of that dirt there, 49 inches below the footing. And then we'll come in here when this other hole's done, put a plate in it, and pour 3 foot of concrete over both holes. Come back the next day, put a steel plate on that concrete. We'll be 12.5 inches below the footer then. Then we'll put our jacks in there, raise it, slide the king pier in, shim it, pull the jacks out of the hole, and then we'll concrete it up to the, about probably 8 inches below that footing. The top of the footing, that is. We always cover the footing, but what I mean is we'll take that concrete, from the bottom of that footing, we'll cover about 8 inches of that in both holes. This footing here, the owner of this house, the builder, when they did this room addition, told the owner that he poured him a 4 foot thick footing. And when we started digging this, it didn't appear that it was a 4 foot footing. But I am so pleased that the man wasn't lied to, and that I'm not the only honest contractor in town. So he did give him a 4 foot footing, which is good. So this will be a real easy raise. We won't have any problems, and that'll be about it. And what it takes to dig these holes, folks, is a mindset. The gentleman you're watching right now do this digging dug this hole yesterday in one day, and tomorrow we'll be ready and we'll be out of here. Well, the job will basically be done tomorrow. We'll get that first pour of concrete in there and get everything set up, start raising it. We'll come back Saturday morning and raise this up, and probably leave the jacks in there over the next day and come back Monday. Shim the pier good and make sure nothing's settled. We'll pull the jacks out of the hole and pour that second pour of concrete up above about 8 inches on that footing, like I said. We can dig these holes with a mini excavator, which we've done many times. We got cages to go in these holes once we get about 4 feet down. But actually digging these holes by hand, you cannot dig a perfect hole with a mini excavator or a backhoe. It doesn't matter how expensive it is, how good it is. You cannot dig a perfect hole like this. You can't horizontally bore with it. And so we find that it's best, whenever we can, to dig these holes by hand. For all your foundation repair needs, foundation piering, foundation waterproofing, you got a stone foundation, needs to be tuck pointed, or if it's sinking, the king pier is the only system out there, folks, that at the bottom we can squeeze that stone back up tight. Then we come back and mortar it. It looks great, and it won't settle ever again with that king pier system in there. Call King Piers, 816-521-8915. You can always go to my website, kingpiers.com.